Hello, I'm Billy Moore. I live in Virginia Beach. My background is that I'm a retired naval aviator. I'd had a lot of adventures in the Navy flying off aircraft carriers. And as I've retired, I am enjoying myself on taking people on great adventures. The name of my concern is Off the Beaten Path Adventures. You won't find me going to Paris or London, but you'll find me going to places that not everyone takes the time to visit. My premier outing is to Egypt. 4 days on the river, 4 days in Sharm el-Sheikh at the tip of the Sinai, and 3 days in Cairo. One of those days exploring pyramids to the south of Giza. Coordinating tours after going on a China tour with the Chamber of Commerce in Virginia Beach. I wasn't satisfied with the coordination that they provided for the group. The group was 36 large, and I'd recruited 9 of them. We were all disappointed that we were not getting to the places that people wanted to go, such as the Great Wall. We were focusing primarily on shopping, and that wasn't satisfactory. So I asked the Chamber if I could coordinate the next Egypt trip for them. I did that, and I recruited 100 people for that adventure. And still, I could not control the itinerary to my satisfaction. I did a subsequent trip, my third to China with the Chamber. I had 40 people that I recruited, same results. That's when I contacted INDUS Travel to see what I could work out with itineraries. And since I contacted INDUS, I've been on 15 trips, maybe 17, and INDUS has been there for me to make the itinerary an adventure, complying with all of my requirements. It's been a great experience dealing with them. After my Chamber of Commerce trips, 3 of them, I had about 180 people that I had traveled with, and they were on my initial list for scheduling events. I would use email to these people to advertise subsequent events like Peru, Iceland, Egypt, Nepal, India, Morocco, and so forth. Those contacts had follow-on contacts provided to me to contact additional people. I currently have 300 people on my list. Not a lot, but I also advertise on Facebook, on my Facebook page, and in community newsletters. And I'm able to put the tours together primarily from my local community. However, I do attract people from other states as far away as California. And so far, I've traveled on these trips with about 300 people total. Quite often, I ask my participants where they want to go. And the ones that come up with exciting ideas, I start to pursue it and develop an itinerary. That's how I ended up doing my first trip to Iceland when someone on the China trip, a friend of mine, said, why don't we go to Iceland? So I picked up on that. And then with my experience in Egypt, lived there for 2 years, 2001 to 2002, I started taking people to Egypt because I had experience there. I knew what to do and where to go. The picture here is on a cruise boat down the Nile. Very relaxing and a very adventurous time for them. So people get, with my tours, they get leisure, they get education, and they get adventure. That's my goal. All of the trips that I have planned have professional guides at the destinations. These guides are excellent. Never had any disappointments. There's very little work for me other than coordinating on the trips themselves, but there is a lot that goes into developing the itinerary and pursuing prospective participants. Takes some time to do that, but I enjoy that. Email is essential. I can get groups of 100 messages out to 3 or 4 groups pretty fast. And when I get a response, I keep track of that in an Excel data sheet. So I know who's gone with me and who had interest in going to some of the tours that perhaps didn't go. So on the second or third time around, I'm still in contact with these people that had interest in the trip. And I pick up more people that way. Runs pretty smoothly. Takes a little time, but I enjoy it. For me, being a group leader is quite exciting. Keeps me busy throughout the tour to make sure things go smoothly for all my participants. And if I ever need to step aside because I don't want to go on a particular optional tour, there's someone there that I can choose. In this photograph here, there'd be 5 or 10 people that I could choose to stand in for me at that point to make decisions if there are any decisions to be made during the tour. It works smoothly. I hope we can find more people to help establish more tours for INDUS. Again, INDUS works hard to make the itinerary perfect for me. I appreciate it very much.